Hey, Phil here. So people ask me all the time what the heck I'm using to service my clients and my own websites. Well, next time somebody asks that, I'm going to send them the link to this video. I hope it's helpful for you, and let's get started. First up, tool number one is Ahrefs. It's an all-in-one paid tool, quite useful for competitor research, looking at competitor backlinks, keyword tracking, and I'm going to show a little bit of that really quick. On top of it, new features roll out for Ahrefs all the time, and their resource section and their YouTube content is amazing. So definitely check out their YouTube, definitely check out their blog, and then as you're using it, pay attention to the new features because they roll out all the time and they're quite good. Probably one of the most widely used SEO tools is the Moz Chrome extension bar. For me, it's just really nice to see a page's domain authority and page authority and metadata elements in the browser really quickly and easily. By the way, it is a free tool, which is nice. Screaming Frog is a paid, it has a free plan and a paid plan, but it's a on-site crawler, so it crawls your site just the way Google bots would, which I think is really cool because it bounces around, follows all the links, and populates a document where you can see kind of all the meta title, meta description, page H1s, and number of pages on a site. Super cool tool, highly recommend it, and the free version will let you get 500 pages per site, which I think is really good, and it's good for small blogs and small business sites. All right, Google Search Console is it used to be called Google Webmaster Tools because it is a webmaster tool, super sweet in my opinion. Since we get most of our traffic organically through Google, this tool gives us really good insight on as far as where this traffic's coming from, and also more recently, it gives you mobile usage and how your site's appearing inside the search results pages. So definitely set this up, and it is free. Bing Webmaster Tools is very similar to Google Search Console, but actually, I've talked about this in a previous video. The recommendations from Bing Webmaster Tools are actually more actionable from an SEO perspective a lot of times than the Google Search Console one. So you can see the SEO opportunities and new optimization opportunities, but also see how your site's performing on Bing. Jarvis.ai is a artificial intelligence writing assistant, and I think it's pretty cool because if you have an outline of what you want to write, Jarvis can help fill out that outline. I kind of think of it as an SEO content Grammarly. It's not going to correct you on stuff, but it does a really good job of laying out flows, and intro and conclusion paragraphs are awesome with this. Basically, it allowed me to write content much faster, and if you're struggling with content, I highly recommend checking out Jarvis.ai. SurferSEO is a content analysis tool. So if you have written content or you're planning some content, plug it into Surfer, and it's going to give you suggestions as far as keywords, headlines, and phrases that are commonly found on competitor content. It allows you basically to not miss any keywords as you're writing your content out, and their user interface is quite nice. I think it's a step above some of their competitors, so I like writing in SurferSEO for content. Google Page Speed Insights. So page speed has become a focus for Google, and the way you can assess your page speed and look for opportunities to fix is through this tool. It is free, and basically it tells you where the breakdown is and what to fix, and super important in 2022. Built With is used to analyze a site's infrastructure, and you can figure out what technology are being used to power a site. So if you're looking at a site, you can drop it into Built With, and it'll tell you if it's WordPress, Shopify, and sometimes you can see additionally what plugins are running in the background. So super helpful as you're looking at competitor sites or trying to figure out what the heck this site does and how does it do it. So from a competitor research and analysis, or maybe you're looking at buying old domains or something like that, Wayback Machine is super helpful because it allows you to load a page and see kind of what that page looked like years or months or days ago in their catalog. Now, the catalog isn't updated all the time. Bigger sites are going to have more catalog entries, but It stores them in a huge database, and basically it's the Internet Archive. Super cool platform, and it is free as well. All right, so structured data is super important for your search results pages and how you view in your search results. So if you're building structured data or you're working on schema, this tool is super helpful because it allows you to troubleshoot your schema. That concludes the SEO component. I'm just going to talk about random web dev stuff that I use to work faster. So Link Clump is a super cool Chrome plugin that allows me to grab stuff from inside the search or inside my web browser and drop them directly into Excel or Google Sheets. I'll do a quick demonstration to show you what I mean. This free Clipboard manager has saved me tons of time because I can store a number of keywords, addresses, or links inside my keyboard and basically draw them whenever I need. I bound the key to Alt-V, and it allows me to save an index of just things that I've copy pasted, and every second matters when you're doing web marketing or trying to bust out work for your client. So I highly recommend Ditto. You probably already know this, but Photoshop and Illustrator are super important for us web devs. If I'm editing photos on a site or changing images, I just want to be able to have a reliable tool that I can change or resize images and get everything to the right resolution, scale up, scale down. I talked about this in my properly sized images YouTube, but in my opinion, Adobe Creative Cloud is still the best. I've tried some of the freer options and they're just not quite as good. So I'm definitely paying for Adobe Creative Cloud right now, and that's why it has made this list. Last tool is Data Scrape. It's just another tool that I use to grab data from inside my browser and to be able to drop it into an Excel sheet, and I'll show a demonstration of how that works right now. Hey, so that concludes this short episode. I realized I got all this way and I didn't even include Google Analytics. As a quick reminder, please have Google Analytics on your site in addition to all this stuff. I don't want to have a heart attack. I believe in Google Analytics, should be on every site. So hey, I hope this video has helped you, and if you want to see more of it, send me a like so I know that this stuff is helpful for you. And thanks so much. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.